Washington, D.C. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Cougar 19, Viking 18, hurt. Go check, go Rig, go. 70 Lions. Hey, check that, street, check smash. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready.
They'll run here with a rookie. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, Daniels steps away. He's got him in, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10.
Ready, break. Viking 18. Bronco switch. Here we go. Check, hurt. Street. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
And now here's a carry heading left. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70. Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Nice 3rd down conversion, and even 20 yards. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Riggs.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the 2 of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Eagles 0.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And will wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Down the left sideline, Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to give that to his running back out of the backfield. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Daniels. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go play action. Daniels. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Throwing is Hurts. Going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Eddie Goldman busting through to get him for a loss of 6. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Now Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 72 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's Hurts to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's second and 10.
Cougar 19.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Well, with the problems they've had getting rid of the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. That'll bring up second down.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap 50. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
So they look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Hey, check that, street. Come on. Hey, check 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to him on first down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Daniels escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Off the play fake. Daniels. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he gets gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
Rig, Lion. Ready. Go, Rig. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Daniels going to try to sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
That's Bronco leading. 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
2nd and 2. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Bronco leading.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's to his running back, complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go, Rig. Go. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Silver, ready?
At the 42-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Philadelphia.
63. Delta.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that went to the right side and incomplete. Misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Jalen Carter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
17 at the 17-yard line.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Daniels rolling to his left. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Panthers 60. Panthers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Viking 18.
Daniels going to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Barkley going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. And he's got room. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick-6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Get it! Viking 18! Go!
And they will take a knee here.
Ready! Panther 60! Panther 60! Hut, hut.
And they take a knee.